Hello guys and welcome back to Indian Ninja Gaming, and welcome back once again to some more GMS Leaderboard Season 38. Hello there Dragon Reaper, you hast awoken. Congratulations. You get a participation medal. You participated in the day. You woke up, you got up, you have participated, and you get yourself a little medal. I haven't really done anything today. Work and then, stuff I've got to get done when I get home after work. I only have 2 hours between getting home and stream start time normally, so...
Yeah, I'm so excited, all 6 of my nipples are tingling.
Didn't really get much chance to do anything. You're really going ham with the alerts today, aren't you, Dragon Reaper? I don't even know, what is my plant at? I can't remember where we left it. Nearly half full. Okay. It's fine. What's the... Yeah, I can give them a quick refuel while I'm here. I don't know how I'm going to deal with the bottom one. I've still got 40% in it though. Probably drive that down there and then relocate it. You only had 1,000 points. Okay. What you're saying is you just blown your load. It's a hell of a way to wake up. Does Billy Bob know you were dreaming about him? Thankfully, I was on the toilet when the back door gave way. Hello, Astro. You have a map on normal, and you're at Old Arnold's. Rented, I lease the huge excavator and Frankensteins. Is that good choice, or should I do something else? What plant are you running? You shouldn't really be using Frankensteins unless you're at least mostly tier 5. You can run at tier 5 everything but a D-Rocker instead of a Glacier Creek. But having Frankensteins with a basically tier 3 or 4 plant is, you're not going to earn enough gold to keep up with the rental costs. Especially as On Old Arnold, you lose 30% of your gold through claim ownership to the claim owner. Alright, hold on. Right, Dragon Reaper, I'll explain that one in a second, because I found a way to prevent that. Hey, Buddy Bob. Yeah, it's going good. Right, so Astro, I'm guessing you're using this trommel, this shaker deck, and these jigs. If that's the case, you don't want to be using Franks on Old Arnold. You should use a dump truck with these two. As for the dirt nodes on the beast stopping your frames, that seems to be, I had this early on, that's if you're dumping directly into the shaker deck, because they all seem to stop in one place. If, however, you're going into the hopper box here, they actually spread out more and there's less of an impact. But if it does get too much, what you can always do, well, if I can get up there, you get up here, then you crouch. You crouch, you'll actually start moving all of them. If you're not crouched, they won't really move that much. So if they are all stuck in one spot, you nudge into them and they will start spreading out. I was doing it the other day with 2 Franks going into the hopper box. And it's working fine for me. They've actually widened it. They've actually made the hopper box a lot bigger. It was really difficult to use it before. What am I doing? Yeah, that's what I'm using. Should I at least... You can use the huge excavator if you want. It's, I'm trying to remember its price now. I think it's like 10k a day at max. Or if you get it at the end of winter, it's like 7k a day. That's manageable. But the Frankensteins are like, at the best price, you can get them 16k a day each. Well, you're at least £10 lighter now they've gone to the toilet. Fair enough, dude. Right, watch when it lands in, you'll see the nodes. If I remember rightly, my mats were at like 46%. So the nodes are dropping down and in, rolling in. They spread out when they hit the shaker. If you can get yourself to a tier 4.5 wash plant on Old Arnold, you can pretty much collect most of the gold there. And you don't need to worry about the tower with a 4.5. If you get the D-Rocker instead of Glacier Creek, you can use a big water pump. To fuel it, to fuel the water. There we go, 47%. So yeah, it's going up. It's working. Go back for round 2. I did mean to jump in the chat today. I was too busy trying to sort other stuff out. Who we got in there? It's the HR one. Does that matter about anything? Or is it just another one where people can congregate?
Really?
Hey guys.
Hey, buddy. You're not streaming, are you?
I am. Does it matter?
Oh, okay. No, I was just asking.
No, I didn't want to.
I've had a few beers, just to let you know. So if you want me out, just let me know.
Oh, okay. No, it's. I don't mind as long as you don't get stupid with it. That's all that matters.
Oh, no, I'm good with beer, mate. Me. I'm not a beer man. My missus is.
I find it funny. You're in the HR one and you've had a few beers.
Yeah.
That's why we're in the HR room. Can't get in trouble.
Yeah, Pooh was in here, so I thought I'd come in and he's having issues.
Is this? I didn't know. Is there
off.
any specific thing that the HR one is designed for?
No,
Just Billy Bob giving people shit.
Okay.
it's
It's
the HR.
pink, it smells like chew. You know the tobacco chews that you get.
Yeah.
It smells like that. There's long beard hairs on the table. There's a chair that's got a hole in.
That's
the
all right.
base of
I'll
it
just add some of my long beard hairs to it. It's fine. I got a shaggy goatee as well. I can tie it up and everything.
So the HR office is non-restricted. You join at your own risk.
Fair enough.
And the chair, there's definitely got a hole in it, right in the centre, from the amount of times it's been farted through.
Oh, apparently I missed the two of you. So, Tiger and Towboat, from Tuesday, I'm going to be doing hosting an ARC server for the off season. If the two of you are interested.
I am kind of interested in it. One, I don't own the game, so I'd have to buy it. And two, I'm on vacation, and then when I get from vacation, I'm going straight back to work.
Yeah, they're looking studs in Hawaii, mate.
Well,
Right now, as we speak.
Well, it's the entire off season. So if you do, when you do come back and you get it, if you wanted to join in, just give us a shout.
Jump in here.
How much is the game right now?
It's like 16, I think, something like that, unless I'm mistaken. Make sure you get it on Steam or Epic, though.
I'll do it on Steam.
Yeah, Game Pass does not crossplay. That's the wrong thing.
The Survival Ascent or Survival Evolve?
Evolved. It is £12.79. It's cheaper than I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's $14.99 US.
If you do get it, get all the free maps. What about you, Tiger? Or is he AFK?
No, he's here. What's another $20 fucking this month? Why not?
Yeah, I think the when I was looking at the DAT host and everything, it didn't tell me there was a restriction on the players, and I think if I recall, Arc servers are restricted to like 30 people as a general rule, or the official ones. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to double check that, but I don't think we've had that many people in there yet.
I just got the game. See what happens. Irritated with GMS right now.
Why?
I got a non-DLC bug that's gonna prevent me from
Is
finishing
that
my season.
are you the
order.
gold smelter?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I saw
Yeah.
I saw someone I saw them talking someone trying letting the devs know about it in house, so it has been forwarded.
Yeah, they said they were gonna forward it and everything. It's just so what's going on is
You try to
when I
smelt,
go to
it
the
won't
black,
let you. You go back in, it crashes your game or freezes your game.
it does that. If I go to like just try to sell only, it will exit out of the screen immediately.
Okay.
I'll be back in a minute.
So like as soon as I click sell gold ore, it kicks me out of that tab.
Well, the devs have been informed. They haven't. I don't know
Yeah.
what they've said about it yet, but they have been informed.
Yeah, no, they asked for my save data and everything. We'll see what happens, but it's only on a non-DLC board.
Yeah.
If I go to the DLC board on my DLC save and everything works like
Well,
it's supposed to.
Have you got enough money to continue playing without smelting?
Up until I do a reset.
How much have you got, money-wise?
1.6 right now.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
you
so I
can.
said-
Well, it's only until Sunday anyway, so likelihood of you resetting is
have-
pretty low. Yes.
No, I'll have a reset probably later on this afternoon.
You could always go over. Well, if you don't get a good map, you could always go back to Pine.
No, not enough dirt there.
Say again.
How much are you taking on a full site? So, or what are you on gold on the leaderboard wise? Where are you?
What I'm on, I can hit top 10.
Really?
Yes.
But this is going to be This is obviously going to prevent it.
Well,
Yeah, it is what it is, mate.
so I would
Next
be running.
leaderboards.
Yeah, I would be running top 10 for seasonal, not for max. And I can hit top 10 on seasonal with the couple of days that are left with what time I'll be able to play.
Yeah.
But if I can't do a map reset, it eliminates that. That's why I messaged him like, do I keep digging or do I not? Because I have to go back to a fucking.
Worst case, you dig until you run out of money. It's like I said,
That's
it's only
what I
2
said.
days.
And that's what I texted him. I was like, do I keep digging till I run out of money or do I wait till it fix?
You may not get the
I just-
fix until after the end anyway. They have to figure
Yeah,
out what it
I
is, find a way to fix it, test it, and then put it out.
Yeah, because if that's the case, I'll just go back to fucking DLC and go try to push
Yeah,
up on
good
that.
luck with
side.
that. Sully Sun Cream's number one now on that side.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Bill,
um,
he's battling with Billy. Yeah, the only reason why I would go over there is just to fucking boost my numbers.
Go and get the mill. But I'm telling you, if you've got an old save and it don't run gold, then you'd be in the same
Yep.
position I am.
No, it
is
run,
what it is.
the DLC side runs perfectly fine for me now.
Right.
Gold
Well, then
updated on the board. I can sell. I have more than enough money even if I couldn't fucking sell.
Oh yeah, we've got like what, 700 mil?
Oh my
Like
God.
that. You've probably done more map resets than me. I ain't done that many. It's up to you, mate. I've this season's written off for me anyway. I've come away now. Done. I've put in what I wanted to put in. The non-DLC side was just a little bit of a laugh.
That's all I was coming over here to do. Was just to dick around.
Yeah.
And then
See what I'm capable of.
I started realizing I can reach a seasonal. I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah, we'd have got a 30k on there. That's it.
Right, Tobo,
Sorry,
I've given you the role in my server for the Ark Survivor. So when you are ready to jump in the game and everything, that's where you'll find like the server password when it's all set up.
Okay.
There's some
Sounds
like
good.
own voice chats and text chat channels only for the people who are playing the game, stuff like that in there.
Yeah. So our general.
Rasha kind of cleaned my room yesterday. He completely redid my Discord. I'm still trying to figure out where everything is. It's like when your parents come and clean your room.
So are you going to open up some chat channels in that section?
They already is. Voice and text.
So I only have the text. I don't have the voice channels for that.
Arc Public 1, Arc Public 2?
I don't have those. I just have art general.
Oh, well, I don't know what Rash has done with that. Hold on. They're synced with the category Ark Survival Evolved. Hold on.
My crew's back.
Can you see one of them now?
Yes, art public popped up.
Okay. It wasn't set to private with roles assigned. Where did that go? There. Let's do the same for number 2. Number 2 should be available as well.
Yeah, 2 just popped up. Public 1, public 2. All right. I appreciate it, Indy. I will definitely jump on it. I got the game downloading.
Yeah, it's no pressure or anything. People are allowed to stream if they want. They don't have to be on every day. It's just, jump on, chill out, do whatever. As long as they're not griefing other players or anything like that. It's a PvE, so there's no PvP. So, people lure dinos to people's bases to destroy them. That's a no-no.
I will only do that to Deadpool, don't worry.
Vice versa, little bastard.
All right, I got everybody showing up now, so I'm going to jump out of here. I'm going to enjoy some time.
All good, dude.
Thank
All
you.
right, Tobo.
Mahalo.
Later.
Are you off, are you? Lizard. I don't.
Indigo 2.
No, I'm here.
Hi.
Hi. In the off season, Tiger, I'm hosting an Ark server, much like when Thingy did the Valheim one. You're interested?
Not really. I don't like Ark.
Fair enough. Just trying to get some numbers together. That's all.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the offer, though.
That's all good. Who jumped in the chat?
Asher.
Hello.
Asher.
All good if I hang out.
Yeah. I found an
Oh,
issue
what was
with your housekeeping in my Discord.
Oh, what was the issue?
The voice clients for the Ark weren't showing up for people who were assigned the role.
Okay. Did you fix it?
Yeah. I made it a private channel and assigned the Ark Survivor role.
Okay. Yeah, that works. That works. As long as you got it fixed.
You hear the complete disappointment in his voice. You changed what I did all this work, and you want to make changes already.
No. I just got done recording a video for ATS, and I am not a happy camper.
Why?
I hate Wyoming.
Uh,
Like Wyoming, I absolutely hate Wyoming. Everything about Wyoming, it pissed me off, and I'll never be going back to Wyoming in ATS.
why suddenly all the videos?
Alrighty then.
So, Brenny, Scotsman, Dave, and myself were running like a realistic, I guess, series.
Yeah.
And so while I'm streaming other games, I'm doing the video side of it for certain things as well to kind of help YouTube grow.
Right.
And then it's kind of like that last push. I'm about 45 subscribers away from hitting 500.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, so I kind of want to do that push, but figure we'll do a series that way, and then maybe do like an ETS 2 series, which I know Deadpool was kind of interested in as well. And it would be like
Yeah.
American truckers in London.
Feel free to post your YouTube one in my chat.
I can do that. Maybe not right now. I'm rendering that video currently, but I made some changes. Like, I think I'm going to be more professional in my streaming and stuff. I found a way to work on the noise gates in OBS so it doesn't pick up breathing as much. So
Mine wasn't too. It's never been that bad, has it? Do you use
no.
just a what? Do you? I take it you use a suppression. Do you use advanced or standard?
Let me take a look real quick what I got on my filters. So
I
the
use
noise
advanced stuff.
The noise suppression, I'm using like RNN noise, good quality, more CPU usage. And it's just in the audio filters. So,
Let's take a look at my one. Filters. Yeah, that's what I use.
yeah, so I have that. I have my gain in there, so that way I can control the gain there and not have to worry about the one in the settings. And then the noise gate, I got that figured out today. So I don't have as much of the breathing going on when I'm speaking, and it sounds a lot better. So that's what I did for like 2 hours this morning, is just fine tune that.
The other thing you can do is, you know, the voice pickup thing, where you've got like a bar that selects what it picks up. If you transfer that slightly further up as well, that also, any noises in the background, it drops all that as well. We were
I
having issues with
can-
that picking up, so.
I can maybe give you a tip regarding videos. Help you get rid of any noise you don't want in videos.
Oh no. The only thing I was worried about was just that, like the video wise, the quality's really good. The sound it locks it in. It was just the microphone picking up the breathing, like when I'm talking.
Yeah, that's like
What was happening? Yeah.
It's like with my old mic, because obviously it was a broadband pickup. I used Audacity to remove the noise of my PC, for example.
Yeah. I saw that. That was an option that I could go into with Audacity, and I have it. I just didn't want to mess with it too much.
That was a pretty simple settings. I can, if you did want to take a look into it, I could give you my settings, what I use.
Right. Bom.
And you can work it out from there.
Yeah.
Hello, by the way, sub. Wasn't quick to join. Am I playing with someone? No, we're just in chat. This is a single player game. Sorry. Hello,
So what I
Billy
ended
Bob.
up doing, what I did in my noise gate, is I got my threshold, close and open at certain times. But I adjusted the attack time, which is how soon from the time that it picks up the open threshold till it actually starts letting it through. So I lowered that, and then the hold time, I reduced that so it doesn't stay open. So when I'm done speaking and I go to take a breath, it doesn't pick up the breathing.
Oh, okay.
And the release time is how long after the hold time before it closes. So I just reduced those numbers, played with them, and did some recordings until it sounded good. So it stays open enough to finish the words without, open, close, and being choppy. So it's nice and smooth now.
I'm sorry.
And I cut all the breathing out.
In my head, all I can think is you've got like a little claptrap being like, and open. Like little claptrap from Borderlands.
Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Bad Andy.
You just started
Oh.
playing the game and you love it? Good, good. They're working on a second one, you know? The devs.
And Indy.
Say that again?
And Indy.
What do you mean, and Indy?
He's working on it as well.
Oh.
Yeah, you're working on it.
No, they're working on it. I'm just testing it.
Well, you could. We're all going to test it eventually.
Yeah, when it comes out.
That's right. That's right. Indy suggested that that it's hard mode, 100%.
No,
all the things.
Screw that noise.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
I'm done.
No, I did suggest river dredges.
You take responsibility for river dredges, huh?
I don't know if they're going to do it or not.
Right.
Do you know, I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're going to do when they update the engine on this game as well. Because that will kind of give us an idea of what they can do with the next game.
Kind of, because they're going to just update to a different version of Unity for GMS, and then it's going to be Unreal Engine 5 for...
Oh, okay, yeah.
2.
But you know what I mean, though. It's
right.
more updated, more modernized. See what they do with it there.
Exactly. Perfecto.
You got an A+ on your test. Congratulations.
GG's.
And you wanted to stay up and watch me. Don't worry, I told him not to. You know, I did the public service announcement. Stay in school.
Stay in school.
Stay in
be
school
cool.
or you end up working like me in a McDonald's.
But there's perks. You get free McDonald's.
That gets boring so quickly.
Oh, man.
I need to get rid of that line of...
So apparently, Towboat came up with an issue.
Yeah,
on
I read that and
It's
was speaking to him about it as well.
It's
Even
legit.
a minute ago.
He was in and showing me on live. I had him go through everything, verify. We tried everything. I even went and tried. It doesn't do it for me, but
So he glitched it out somewhere. Okay.
The only thing I
Yeah.
can think of is going from DLC, running the board on DLC, then going over to non-DLC, and then the update in between that. It's caused an issue somewhere.
It shouldn't, though,
That
because Billy
shouldn't.
Bob did the same thing.
yeah,
It
I
works
was
for
able.
But you did non-DLC at the start before going over.
No?
Well, I switched to non-DLC when I had the gold counting bug. And then I played like 3 days over there, 4 days, then came back over here.
You did
But I was
1,600, I think.
Yeah, but I was still able to go in there and sell or smelt.
Ah, okay.
And I can do it on this side as well, so
Yeah, Sab, I work at McDonald's. Dragon Reaper says that Ratchet, if the devs can do the engine swap, does that increase the odds of GMS being able to support multiplayer? Not that the devs will give GMS one multiplayer. I don't know. No, it's all to do with the coding for multiplayer, isn't it? They have to rewrite the game from the base up.
Yeah, they're not going to add it.
Oh
to
no,
the
no,
first
no.
one at
He
all.
knows they're not going to do it,
But,
but he was wondering if it was possible or more possible if they updated. But I think it's a complete code rewrite if they did that, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So essentially, since they already planned on making the second one multiplayer, they're coding it that way from the beginning. I don't think it really matters the engine necessarily, other than the fact that I know that Unreal Engine is going to be more demanding on resources. So your PC is
Indeed.
going to have to
Try
be a little bit
reversing
better.
off. Reverse off. It won't lag it out. I promise you.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Hello, Cass.
Is it too crowded in here already? It's up to the streamer, you know.
I don't mind.
He's good to go.
Coming towards
So I finally,
No.
fixed the issue, Cass, with the you were talking about like breathing coming through on OBS. So in my streams and videos, it was real heavy.
Sometimes you can hear.
Yeah, so I finally figured it out, and I think the next video I'm uploading is going to be good to go.
Yeah,
other than me bitching about Wyoming the entire time.
You're not holding your breath. The whole
Yeah, yes,
stream,
I was
you know?
gonna say.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I was just
Holding
about
my
to.
breath.
I was just about to jump in with. He's doing it all on one breath.
That's right. Now we're in 20 minutes, just one breath.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'll be back.
What do they call it in the hospital?
Hmm?
A tracheotomy or whatever. You cut a hole in your throat and put a hose there. So is that what you've done?
Yep. I did a tracheotomy.
Tracheotomy. That's the word. Tricky word.
That's it.
A tracheotomy. That's the new word of the day. That is. Tracheotomy.
Oh man.
Hey.
Hey, I
Go
mean
easy
that's
on
pretty
me.
good.
English is not my native language.
True. But you speak it very well.
You speak it better than most
Except
people
for-
who do speak English.
That's right.
I mean, look at Wolverstein.
Oh, fuck.
Who was it in the community who said that? I'd say that said speak bad English and worse English, or somebody said that.
Oh, that's a common joke.
Yeah.
I only speak 2 languages: English and bad English.
Yeah. Speak American English and then bad English.
This dozer does not want to get off this wall. Could do push-ups with it, but that's about it.
Yeah. Something like that.
This guy's gonna make me run 200k a day.
Well, he likes you. He really likes
Okay.
you.
You ended up in a competition with somebody, Billy Bob.
Yeah.
When isn't he in a competition with someone?
Well, he
Sunny
threw
sunshine.
in like 100 and some K yesterday, so I threw in a little over 200 before I got off last night. And then he's
Sonny,
jumped.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's jumped up there. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. So, where's he at now?
Someone else has thrown in a bunch and knocked me down a spot. Okay.
He must be doing a reset because he hasn't added anymore.
Unless he's hoarding for the final 2 days.
Yeah.
Could be.
Well, that's where I'm going to play leapfrog with him so he can't.
Constantly. And then hang on to
Yeah.
your mats.
Yep. Try throwing 150, 200k a day and hold a set of mats besides.
I think he's loving life just as much as you are, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's not very often you get 2 people at the end going like this.
No.
Fraze and Miller I think, was the last time.
Yeah. Well, I know. That's a good possibility. It was though too. Yeah.
So the end is on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're closing in. Almost 2 days left.
I'm back.
Welcome
Not
back.
that I expected to change much.
Right.
Thank you very much.
There ain't gonna be a lot of change. There's still a big gap between you and the bottom of the board on both.
Yeah.
Because you're at about 700 max, right?
It does suck that I'm not going to get the beast skin this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
If I knew where
But-
to look, I'd share it with you.
Ooh, sneaky, sneaky.
Well, let's see if they open up the custom skins first.
Well, it should.
Yeah.
As soon as they release one,
Technically-
it should make it
Yeah.
custom.
But we'll stop talking about this, otherwise people are going to realise things they can do.
Ooh. Yeah.
Billy Bob does this all the time. Every game he was doing it on Valheim. How do I get unlimited walls so I can build a wall to China across the whole map?
Carefully.
There we go.
Yes, Fanfus, the Ark server will be vanilla setting, well, mostly vanilla settings. I'm going to change the taming, mating and breeding, egg hatching, sorry, timers a little bit. We don't want it to take 8 hours to tame something that's level 30.
Oh well, anyway, Billy Bob, I haven't seen you in a while, mate. Been hiding.
I'm not hiding. You're just.
I don't, you've been playing with your sun cream, haven't you? Have you put your sun cream on yet?
No.
Don't forget the bald spot.
Oh,
Jeebus.
you need to.
I mean, I was on quite a good while last night.
Was you? All right.
I think we did 6-7 hours last night.
Okay. So
I'm
you're
bored.
going to put sun cream off and on and wash it off. Then.
Wax on, wax off.
Yeah. You know what we're on about, don't you? You're getting the point. Sunny, whatever it is, sunshine or something.
Sun
German
shaker.
player.
Honey sun
He's in
shaker.
first,
Yeah.
but I call him sun cream. Well, not horrible. There's no horrible puns there and anything. Just sunny sun shaker, which sounds a bit, I don't know. Shake the sun too much, what happened?
Well, I mean,
Apparently, shake it too much, you get sun cream all over you.
Shake the sun too
Oh,
much
there
and
you go.
you get taken to court. Your son gets taken from you.
oh
Yeah,
man.
that's true.
Don't tell me, motherfucker.
All right, fine. I
Be
won't tell you.
interesting to
Keep
talk,
shaking your
see.
son.
Hey?
He went, "Don't tell me, motherfucker." I went, "Fine, I won't tell you then. Keep shaking your son."
That came out of nowhere, didn't he? Our Billy Bob.
Huh?
Final. Sunny sun shaker.
No, he had the bug.
Yeah, I know that, but he must have been given a workaround, or was he waiting for the update?
No, he
was
was
waiting for
he was
update.
probably continuing to dig, and then when they update
Right.
Yeah.
it, it updated his total.
Because that was one
Yeah.
thing he was saying. He's all like, I'm getting nervous last week. I need to see where I'm at. They're like, update coming soon. So,
Could be worse then.
mhm.
That skin's a bit, I don't know, a bit wrong there, isn't it, Indy?
Would
No thanks.
It's a Scooby-Doo skin.
Yeah, but there's no Franks on the front of it.
Yeah. I may hate the challenge, but it was me that came up with it, the original idea. We may have all flushed it out, but it was my suggestion originally. I may have hated the entire thing, but it also opened up to all the challenges that we had some fun with as well. Like the community went wild for challenges for a moment, didn't it? Not just
And
us,
they
like
still
the
want
whole
more.
the whole community did.
Yeah, they still want more.
It's hard to find good ones. That actually makes for fun gameplay as well.
Right.
And without having
I
to
mean, they
repeat,
fixed the nuggets, so.
and without having to repeat what we've already done as well.
Right. Well, the thing is, you can always repeat what we've done, just on different starting claims. So.
8,000 yards. That wasn't bad considering it's. I'm only using one line of Franks.
Yeah.
We can't really run no Frank again. 'Cause
No.
Franks are just
No.
too damn good now. Nobody would want to play them.
All right. How about slowed down Franks?
Oh man.
Speed 1 Franks.
That would.
Cordless only.
That's an idea.
Cordless only would be harder because they're shorter. And they're
Well,
pain in the
there's,
arse.
Yeah, they're
there's
really
still some
they're really difficult to use on bedrock roads.
Yeah. They move around like fuck as well, all the time.
Huh?
No,
The cordless.
no, never had a problem
Holy
with mine.
No.
I have a lot more issues with cordless than I do Frank.
Oh.
I don't run them.
Only issue I really have is you don't have much for adjustability.
No. To the side of it is
You have a little bit, but that's about it.
up and down. It'd be nice if it still ran with the belt folded in half. That'd be cool. There was on about DLCs that we'd like. Do you know what would be nice? If you could shoot your dirt from like one device into another device that catches it and then processes it through on conveyor belts either side. So you've got a loading belt and a unload belt. So you've got a shoot device that can shoot it across waterfall and just land it exactly where you want it. So you can dig your little pit, shoot it up to the top one, and then throw it along.
I'll tell you what I would like to see with the Franks. A little bit more realism with the... Normally the conveyor belts would fling the dirt off the end a little bit instead of just dropping it straight down.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have give you a way to... You'd have to adjust for that. Like the greater the speed, the further it gets flinged.
That would be
Also
nice.
give an option to have an attachment for it to get what the cordless is grizzly bar hopper, Frank, as an attachment.
Or just like, for example, like a trailer, you can back up onto it and it locks onto the Frank. So when you start moving the Frank around, it moves with the trailer as well.
Small anchor points for ropes would be nice. You can put the short ropes and all click it to like a fuel tank or whatever and just drag it with it.
Fuel
There's
tank
an
isn't.
idea.
It doesn't matter because they're going to be adding in the fuel truck at some point.
Right, I'm gonna have to shoot. I'm gonna.
Or do you mean was you on about the trailer or was you on about the big fuel tank?
Anything really.
See,
Even like
the big
dozer, I
fuel
think, only
tank-
H point.
Big fuel tank does have hook points on it.
Yeah, the fuel tank does, but I'm on about everything that can pull it.
Oh,
Like if you've got multiple dozers on one side, then you just hook up to like the blade or hook up to the rear, because there is circle parts on the rear of the dozer. So if you could hook up 2 chains to that to a fuel tank and just drag it behind it and just move with it every time you want to shift it.
I mean, what would be nice with the big
Makes
fuel
life easier.
tank? I mean, you can do it that way. Like you can do it with the dump truck. The problem is because the eye hooks are on the top, it's constantly trying to flip over. So they need eye hooks on the bottom.
Yeah. Or you just flip the tank over. I do that a lot. Without even meaning to. But, I'll be back in a minute. I need to go grab my missus and my pizza. Pepperoni pizza.
I had that yesterday.
I'll be back. Gosh, yummy, mate. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Double
I'll be
pepperoni,
back.
double ground beef. It's like literally one of the only times I usually have pork. Oh, Billy Bob, I gave you the role on my Discord for the ARC thingy, so you got access to the general and voice chats for the ARC when we do it.
Oh, okay. $27. So 22 roughly left. Let's get in the damn dozer. Alright. Let's see. Down to 10.
Somebody's selecting squares.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's all good.
I do it with a controller, but it irritates the hell out of me to have to.
I am quite quick at using the controller to do it. But occasionally, but I also do like the double click as well. So it depends on how much I can be bothered to use my keyboard and mouse.
That makes sense. Okay, so it's 3 by 9.
You just prepped another level, or
Who? Me?
no, Billy Bob. I know he's working on his big Escalade.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to doze the 59 or 60 squares for level 3.
That'll be a couple hours.
Yeah, I figure it'll be about 2 in-game days. Hopefully that's all.
Is there a way to get a tow truck on this ATS?
You can call for one to tow your thing back to safety if you've destroyed it.
F7, and then you're going to want emergency stuff. I think you hit enter, and then at the top of the screen, you should be able to hit what you need.
It's fucking. Come on. You're right there. Come on. Thank you.
Not much time left on my seasonal. It's 5 a.m. 2 days to permafrost.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think it's like 5 a.m. 1 day to permafrost on mine.
Okay.
Like, closing
An
in.
hour,
Yeah, I'm 1 day to
hour and a
summer.
half.
2 days to winter.
I got 1 day to summer.
Lock it in, Billy Bob. Lock it in.
Well, if I can get this dozed out in time, Toe's numbers in trouble.
Thing is, I don't know if I can be asked to flip another Nighthawk. There's only like 3 squares left on the main egg, so I might build the Franklin out, dig out the waterfall area, call it quits.
Yeah, Rasha, apparently you told, who was it? Dragon Reaper, that the hopper can't be used on the Orange Beast.
No, I didn't say that at all.
That's what he said.
So if you're talking about the hopper at the very top on the shaker itself, I
Yeah.
said you could use it, but it provides no benefit whether you use it or don't use it.
There is actually one little benefit to it.
Okay.
When I was putting directly into the hopper, all the dirt nodes were locking in a single spot and killing my frames really quickly. Using it on the hopper, it spreads them out.
Okay.
So they actually roll off in different directions because of the shape of them. You know, when they hit the corners or whatever, they spread out.
Okay. Well, then it's got one benefit, and that's to ensure a more consistent frame rate. But in the terms of gold production, no difference.
Yeah, no.
Except making the devs happy. You use what they designed for you.
Now that they've made it more
Yeah.
usable. I mean, I was actually
I
able to
use
feed.
it.
I was actually able to feed 2 Franks into this hopper.
Yeah, I use it, but the way I use it is through the conveyor belt. So
Oh, is that
it
where it
loads right
feeds?
into it.
Oh, does it feed into there?
Mm-hmm.
No, I actually have my Frank dumping into the hopper as well.
So it's become
Wherever it
automatic.
lines
You
up.
don't even realise it anymore. Right, sorry, Billy Bob. What was that?
Mine's just wherever the hell it hits, it hits.
Yep.
I don't have time to line it up as precise.
I do think that the devs need to find a way to make those dirt nodes actually go down the shaker deck, though. Like maybe make it a bit more violent with its shakes or something.
So could they just change the internal pitch so it's more like the pitch on a normal shaker?
I think
So it's almost like it's flat.
I think what the issue is actually some lines or bars that they're getting trapped on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going up and looking now.
And just make him despawn instead. Like, give them a 10-second timer and then gone. How about that?
Yeah.
They feel no function.
Okay, no, the bars, from the top-down view, it looks like they're getting stuck on the bars and everything, but the bars are actually above them.
Yeah, but if you look inside there, it's almost flat as opposed to
Yeah.
if you look inside a shaker for a regular
Yeah, it
plant.
looks like you're losing dirt.
Me?
Yeah, look. How many blocks are on top? We normally have like 4 or 5.
No, these
Oh,
are just for show. When these nodes hit the shaker counts the dirt that's in them. What's left is just for show. And when you've got a tier 3 through 5, all of these either go flying down the chute, the S-Rock chute, or through the trommel.
Yeah. The other plant creates them as well, but they get deleted on bedrock all the time.
Yeah. Well, you know how on Nighthawk, if you've got buckets down in that little crevice, you keep getting a message saying your bucket's already full. It's because one of these things hit the bucket.
I know it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
really-
really evening with the missus tonight. We're watching films. Go to bed early. I'm absolutely knackered today. Been to that physio thing, didn't I?
No digging?
Turn me into a pet. Oh, I've been digging, mate. Turn me into a pretzel. Bang me upside down. Said, can you do this, that, and the other? And then threw me out the room with some stretchy bands and said, come back to me in 6 weeks. I was like, okay, thanks. Went to walk. No, mate, I went to walk to the car and I about collapsed. I was like, dying. So. I know it's going to make it worse, but like they say, no pain, no gain. So yeah, I know where my limits are. It's just since I've had this incident rise again, I don't know where them limits are anymore. Because it's not like it used to be. It's jagged pain rather than just deal with pain. Yeah, it's definitely nerve. We know what it is. I've torn ligaments in my back. It's not like serious disc injury. Well, there is degradation, I think they put it down to. Disc degradation or whatever it is. Degeneration, that's the one. Yeah, I'm done for, mate. There's nothing I can do. Too young, won't touch me for surgery. Yeah, 1000%. The thing that makes me laugh though is I was talking to him today. I said, so why won't they do surgery and stuff like that? And he was like, well, the only way they would do surgery is like the early stages. So if somebody, say you're in the army and you're in your first year and you have a massive rugby injury, you get twisted up, fall funny, and then from there on you can't do anything normal activity like getting out of bed, putting your socks on, stuff like that. That's when they'll do surgery. But they'll do it straight away because that'll be beneficial. If you've got an ongoing injury and they do surgery, that can actually worsen it, make it prolonged, and yeah, that's basically what he said. Yeah. But we're on for like a decade now, so.
I've had my back problems since I was 14. Although obviously when it first starts, it's nowhere near as bad.
No, it's every now and again I'll have a twinge and stuff like that. But if I start doing normal things, like shopping and stuff like that, I'm in a mess.
The first time my
I've been down
back,
to the beach today, so.
first time my back dropped me onto the floor, pain-wise.
Yeah.
When it first went properly on me, all I was doing was walking up about 5-6 steps, carrying a carrier bag that had 2 loaves of bread in it. That was it. So it can happen at any point doing anything.
I was in Germany carrying 80 kilos when it went. I had my full kit on me, I had my fighting kit on me, weapon, helmet, body armor, extra plates in my body armor because I was riding side plates as extras. And I got a Lance Corporal who's an absolute idiot giving extra link out, and I ended up carrying most of it. And yeah, went from there. Crazy.
But what I'm saying is, it can be anything. It could be the most mundane activity, easiest thing in the world, and it can still set you off.
Yeah. He was saying that today. Talking about people and how they react to certain. He was trying to put me into a category as well. He was trying to categorize it.
But you can't, because everyone's thresholds are different.
No, it's not that. He said you've got like 3 different people. You've got the people that don't care about pain or what it's going to do or what it causes. They just tryhards and keep going.
Like that's what I do. I wouldn't be working at this point otherwise.
Then you've got people who are in between, who know their limits and know what's going to make it worse and don't do much. And then you've got people who just like give up.
Yeah, I'd be on benefits if I wasn't. They keep going on.
Mine's an awkward. I said to him, I sat down, I was like, mine's an awkward situation because the kids came to me full time. I couldn't work and look after 2 12-year-olds. They'd be bouncing off the bloody rafters by the time I got home. There'd be nothing left in the fridges. The kitchen would be an absolute pip. The house would be upside down. I couldn't leave them. There'd be phones around the house. They'd be blasting music, doing whatever.
Do you know what? It reminds me, what you saying all of that, it reminds me, there was an episode of Dexter's Lab once where him and his sister got hold of their parents' coffee.
Honestly, I knew what was coming, and then I got made redundant because my place of work where I was at as a lorry driver, they got hacked, and they couldn't see their incomings and outgoings, so they ended up financially busting, and that was a decision. It was like, right, I've got the payout, move on. But yeah, I don't know, I went in there with high expectations, but it's probably worse than what I've already done. I did head of court, which is professional football therapists. We deal with like massive injuries for sporting and stuff, and they work you out in the first 5 minutes whether you're bullshitting or not. They're very, very quick at that, so they get you doing all the touch your toes and all that shit. No, it's good fun. I've got about 5 pages worth of stretches to do every day, which I've been doing anyway. I showed him my army ones that I've already got. He's like, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to give you. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, 6 weeks. Mrs. is like, that's stupid. 6 weeks is too long. Could be having you in there every week. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Billy Bob, if you intend on giving Ark a try before the server itself goes live, there's a couple of commands I screenshotted and put into the Discord there. It helps with the VSync and capping your frame rate, because for some reason they don't have them in the options.
Okay.
But
yeah, I started to download it. It's like 80 gig or whatever, so
yeah. But once you've put in those commands, your command, like when you press the tilde key to open your commands page, everything you've typed is still in there. So you just press the up arrow every time you load up the game to go to the command you already typed and then redo it. So you don't have to type it in every time.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out.
The V-Sync is a definite for me. Have to have that. I hate when you get those lines just... It's like an old TV signal
Mm-hmm.
when you get the bad V-Sync.
Right, I'm gonna bugger off. This has got TV on waiting for me, so I'm gonna have a chill evening. Have a good one, gentlemen.
Go Netflix and chill.
Catch
Go
you
on.
later.
Oh,
Netflix.
definitely, mate.
Yeah,
I'll have a few beers tonight as well, I think. I've not had any tablets, so I'm laughing.
Netflix and chill. That will help with the stretches.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, 100%. You know.
Have a
Right,
good one.
have a good one, gents. Babes, no, I'm not poking the baby's head. Love you all. Bye.
Terrible.
He wish.
Does that 4 or 5 meters of undiggable dirt show up on the?
On the drills, yes. It does.
Okay, that's what I thought. But it shows up as dead dirt, or it shows up as good dirt.
No, shows up as dead dirt.
Okay.
So you'll get a grey layer on the bottom of the drill holes. Problem is, this time, Billy Bob, when I got down to that dirt, it was actually diggable,
Hey,
but
Ryan.
it didn't have anything in it.
Oh, lovely.
So it was hard to tell where it started. To watch the drill holes like a hawk.
Yeah.
Ryan, did you get my message?
Yes, and I completely forgot to message you back. Sorry.
That's all right.
Probably not.
No, that's fair enough. I'm just kind of gathering information on numbers. See who is and who isn't.
Is there a way to bulldoze in the winter? Like, if you're actively dozing the dirt, does it stay thawed, or like digging? Or...
I think you have to rip it first.
But then does the thaw spread once it's ripped?
No, it doesn't. Not with the dozer.
Oh, you mean like
Or at
when
least
you're...
it used to, yeah.
At least, you mean like when you're digging the thaw will spread that way? Is that what you're referring to?
Right. Right. So if you rip it, will it push the thaw?
Honestly, I
Yeah,
don't
see,
know.
but the dozer didn't used to, but I haven't tried the new dozer, but I doubt it.
Well, the old dozer deleted dirt. This one pushes dirt, so maybe. If that dirt that's being pushed is registered as stored. Because the reason it does it, I believe, with the excavator is because you are moving some of the dirt that is registered as stored, and it's traveling over.
Right.
Because you manipulate the dirt, don't you? So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think I got enough time because it's half the squares are, well, at least a third of the squares are already dug out. It's just a matter of connecting the piles and then widening out.
Oh, Billy Bob, your customer told me a joke at work the other day that I think you'd love.
Okay.
Why do most women's underwear have flowers on them? To
I don't know.
commemorate all the heads that are buried there.
That's a good one. God damn.
I find it funny. Like at the start of the season, all of you guys weren't going to play. I showed you the dozy, and you're like, yeah. And now look at you. You've just gone so hard.
That has more to do with things that transpired than anything.
Things happened is essentially what's being said.
Yeah.
It's going to be nice to kind of have a rest from leaderboards once the season's over.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been a struggle of a season for me anyway.
Right. I mean, I've had fun doing it. It hasn't been like a chore or anything, but it'll just be nice to have a break.
Definitely wasn't the easiest with leaderboards.
Yeah, non-DLC kicked off.
Yeah, bastards.
Well, who else just jumped in?
Rennie.
It's Bernie J.
May I join?
Yeah, it's all good.
Who's streaming? Anybody? Oh,
I am. It's
Yep,
all good.
Andy's streaming.
Yeah. Will do.
But I never usually have any problems with you guys, so.
Sure.
I'm just trying to follow the rules here.
Or isn't the HR anything goes? From what Lega said earlier.
Oh. If that's the case.
Fuck.
Yeah. Technically, this isn't a live channel, so
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, Brenny, I gave you the ARC role on my server so that you got access to the voice channels and everything when it's up and running.
Beautiful. I did see that. Thank you.
Billy Bob was curious why he didn't have access to the live channels on Indies.
Well, I was gonna say you should.
Billy Bob's a streamer, but he doesn't have access.
Did I not? Has he not got the tag? I thought I caught everyone.
Shit, I don't know.
Right.
Middle of dozing.
Basically, yesterday, Rasha redid my Discord, and it's like your parents coming in and cleaning your room. You don't know where anything is.
Mm-hmm.
I attempted to go in there, and I'm like, it's a lot of new shit.
Yeah, content
A lot
creator.
of new shit.
There you go. You
Wait a
should
minute,
see the
your
new one.
parents
Should be able
Bob.
to see live. Yeah, should be able to see live.
Wish my parents cleaned my room.
Right? God, that'd save so much money from hiring Molly maids.
Right?
Yeah, but
My
Billy Bob,
parents
you would have
cleaned my
hired
room.
them. You would have hired them anyway, just to see them in the outfits.
Maybe.
Maybe. My parents just throw my shit away. They're like, clean your room. And then when I didn't, they just go with garbage bags. And they're like, well, you didn't want it that bad.
Yeah.
So,
I always got threatened with the skid loader and the fucking scoop shovel and big old aluminum ones.
yeah.
Oh, years ago, I remember seeing this YouTube video. This kid wanted to, like, literally didn't want to get a job. He wanted to make money on YouTube, and that's all he wanted to do. His parents were, you got to get a job. No, I want to play games. I'm going to make money of playing games. So it cuts to him looking at his discs. It's like in his boxes. It's like, where's all his discs? He goes outside, sees them all on the floor with his dad sitting on a rideable lawnmower. You can guess what happens next. And he's just sitting there, like, after the dad runs over them, he's just sitting there in tears, like, trying to pick through the rubble, trying to see if anything survived.
I think I've seen that video.
Yep.
Oh wait, no, that was real life. Oops.
That was real life. Oh, shit.
No one ever goes into YouTube, and no one successful has ever gone into YouTube with the intent of it being a sole money maker. That came later.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
That's what she said.
Wolverstein coming in quiet.
Makes a first.
That comes later. That's
That
definitely
comes later.
Wolverstein, did you get my message?
Let's see. Hold on.
Ooh.
No. What's this saying?
You're in trouble.
I'd probably get a go, aye.
Yeah?
I'm at that stage, I don't know what I'm actually going to play for a bit. I've not played anything for a couple of days now.
Yeah, we've got a few people up and running for it.
Yeah.
We haven't decided on a map yet. We're going to put up a poll with 3 different maps. We'll go for the majority vote.
I
think it's best.
I've got that game anyway. I know I've got it. I definitely got it.
It's survival, not ascended. Evolved, sorry, not ascended.
Aye. Evolved, I think it's evolved. Wait a minute, hold on, where's my Steam? Got one in Steam and I'm sure I've got one in Epic. If I remember right.
Yeah, I picked up the Epic one for free, even though I had it on Steam.
Aye, I think I've got 2 copies. I'm pretty sure I have. Art, can it? Aye, Ark Survival Evolved.
Yeah.
And Survival of the Fittest, whatever the fuck that is.
I've never actually done anything with that. Let me go ahead and give you the tag in my Discord so you can see all the ARC channels.
So nobody wants to play Valheim?
I think people are waiting for the next update.
Again?
I never played it.
Valheim.
What do you mean again?
Again? You just want to see me getting fucking lost.
I mean, to be honest, you did make it entertaining.
It is entertaining watching you play. Not gonna lie.
Anytime he's frustrated, it's like we learn a new language.
You see, like my wife on Minecraft just gets lost for no reason.
Aye, like fucking. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing here? The fuck?
Why have I got planks of wood? What am I supposed to do with this?
Funny thing is, Wolverine, you say you struggle with like keeping commentary up as you play and keeping streams interesting and stuff. It becomes all automatic in that game for you. Problem is, it's all profanity. Like all of it.
Reminds me of that Scottish insult alert I found you. Do you still use that one?
I don't think it's still. It's still a mushroom. I've not changed it. No mushroom. Don't mess about that.
It's like a 20-second long Scottish string of insults. Right, I am at the point where I got to delete more dirt, so I'm just going to do a clean out. It's not full. Just going to wait for this to finish processing. It'll be about 80%, and it's all good gold, bottom gold, so no overburden this time. It's literally been scraped off bedrock.
So, I don't know if you guys have been to the smelting hut yet, but have you noticed the new green dials?
Yeah. I thought it was a bug, and I posted to the devs yesterday. What they represent is the discounts that you've purchased. Because we've already got max everything unlocked, the green circles are maxed out. But I think if you did it in stages, it would do it in stages. So it's like you're 3/4 cheaper on the gold losses or the gold price sort of thing, basically.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I did see that it only lets you smelt like 400,000 ounces at a time now. Not complaining, just saying.
Only 400,000 ounces at a time? Wow.
Well, when Toe was having his issue, I saved my game and then went there and tested it out, and it let me smelt, but it only lets me smelt like 399,999 or something.
The line has to be drawn somewhere, Billy Bob.
I understand. I'm just saying, like that. That's the only thing different I've seen besides green bars. I'm not mad.
Devs is probably like, let's put the limit way up there. Nobody's going to try and do that.
What do you mean we can't smell 700-800 million at a crash? Fuck.
Okay, my nuggetator buckets, when they're going into the wavetable, are only doing like 5 or 6% now in the wavetable for some reason.
Yeah, that's normal.
It was normal for me is like 10-11%.
Shit dirt. Bad
Depends
cleanup.
on the dirt. Have you been digging in the platinum dirt again?
Oh no, it was like 4 meters of overburden.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Diluted it pretty bad.
But this dirt I've been digging in is essentially, I was working it out. It worked out almost in one direction or the other to be a 1,000 ounces per meter squared, cubed, whatever.
We'll see when you. Was it 100% wash?
No, 80.
So you should get 40 to 43.
Any less, and you diluted it.
Oh, this is all bottom paid. I was scraping this off bedrock.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Well, we'll find out.
So basically, the limit seems to be if you dig it like 98% good dirt in an effective way, you can get like 52.
But I figured I'd do my clean out now because I've got to do more dirt deletion. So.
Are you really putting a whole road in? Like
No.
an actual road?
No. Not in the traditional sense. I just had that just happened to be where some of my good gold was.
Oh.
What am I doing? It's not ready yet.
Huh.
I was jumping the gun, trying to replace mats that weren't ready to be replaced.
Way to go, Andy.
Need 2 negotators this week.
Okay, that side's all done. Have you got my own open, Billy Bob? Or was you just asking regarding what, in relation to how I was saying what I was digging?
Yeah, I got your stream up.
I'll show you the map I'm doing. So this top end here is where I've been digging first.
Oh. So you haven't done anything with the middle sections there?
I need to delete this row here now. I've just finished digging this front bit.
Okay.
This one needs some dirt deletion on the top as well. But that's like 12 meters down the gold starts, so that's pretty good with the excavator reach.
Yeah.
And I've bulldozed like here. I have no, sorry, these 4 here I've just dozed around them. But I have It's not the most fantastic, but I didn't really have the money to do more, and then stuff happens in real life, so I couldn't really do a reset and get everything done in time.
Oh, right. No, just trying to see where you're at. Because, like, I didn't know if you tried to flatten everything on top and then top dig each lift on its own or not.
Yeah, I'll show you what I've done. You can see here. I've dozed up to the normally rich most of the way through squares, which I've left up as a tooth sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
So those highlighted squares on that lip there, they're the ones that I need to reach down and delete as well.
Okay.
And then in front of that, you got the rest of the row that just needs deleting.
Yeah. So you're kind of doing it more like what Old Man Gaming does.
Oh, this is my in a hurry one.
Okay.
I only had this week really to do anything.
Yeah. No, this is just kind of similar to how I've seen him do it this season over on Waterfall. So.
But I normally doze around the ones that I want to dig up, leaving them jutting out the ground because there's normally gold almost to the top anyway. Then I dig them down. Then last time I was on Waterfall, I dropped the dozer down inside and widened the hole. I didn't tell them trying to do that, test out the limitations of the dozer like that, but again, I didn't really have the time by the time I got there.
I mean, if you're willing to windrow it in and not go in a full circle, you go like, I don't know.
Well, I have found. So I was going back and forth along this wall, doing it that way. But I found if you're pushing the dirt into the wall, back into the wall, you end up taking a long time doing it because occasionally you're not lined up properly and the dirt that gets pushed over fills the wall back in from where you was deleting it or trying to move it from. So if you actually do it, if the wall's on my left, if you doze the dirt onto the right hand side, it's you can obviously deal with it then. It's not as high a wall. There is some that has been deleted obviously, and you can just deal to that ridge it creates a lot easier than you can trying to redo the same section of wall, pushing it onto the left each time.
You're also building a pretty realistic Colosseum if you do that, I heard.
Oh god, yeah, but only in a full circle, which is weird. I don't know if maybe I accidentally had bumped the up button just a smidge, or I didn't hold it down far enough. I don't know.
I got the exact same thing you got, Billy Bob, where you created a bowl, basically. I think it drives on dirt that it creates and lifts the dozer up. I don't know.
I don't know either. Don't really matter. It's kind of like with the old dozer. We'll figure out a way that'll work.
Yeah, I mean, it's only like the first time we've being able to put it into decent tests. We didn't even get to test it that much before doing it, did you? So you just kind of went straight in and worked it out as you went.
Yeah.
It works. It can definitely be competitive.
Oh yeah.
With the right map.
It'll be interesting to see what the next dozer does when they get around to making it.
Kind of the same thing, but bigger bites.
Yeah. I mean, doing it the way I'm doing it, I can do a full blade width around.
8th race. $39,658 ounces for 80%.
Okay, not too bad. You're on good dirt.
I have somewhere at some point it's got like I've got like a 6-ounce one. Unless that was part of what I dug up. Yeah, I must have dug that section up. Well, I had a little bit of 6 ounces a meter for like 1 or 2 meters. Oh, it was an individual drill hole. It wasn't specifically a square. There it is. Look, look, look. One of my drill holes here, 6.32 ounces a meter from 19 meters down to 30.
Yeah, you usually get a bunch of those marbled in.
I've got a 6.1 there, a 6.33, 6.02 to 6.10. That one goes all the way down to the bottom there. Well, I'm ahead of Wolverstein on Max.
I've not through in about fucking 4 days.
I'm actually closing in on old man on Max.
God.
I don't think I've got any chance of getting a seasonal at all. I'm at 120 and I need 319 at minimum.
Wait, where are you? You non-DLC or on DLC?
DLC.
Alright, fuck no, I only played that in fucking donkeys. I started playing that at the beginning, then I gave up when obviously all that shit happened. Came to non-DLC. Where am I sitting on it?
On Max.
Aye. What number am I sitting at?
174,000. 26th place.
26th place, holy fuck. Oh shit.
How many bitrate do I have? When my stream pixelates when I move fast, really? I haven't changed anything. 3,500 on my bitrate. I haven't changed anything. My settings are always the same. Yeah, I used to, but then some people couldn't watch on certain platforms because the bitrate was too high for their internet.
Right.
You're hanging on to your spot over non-DLC Wolverstein.
I'm sitting in third. And this guy to my news, whoa, he's sitting 50,000 behind me.
So you're good then.
Kind of hard to knock me off the top 10 for now, I would imagine. With a lot of people have been hiding buckets.
I doubt it.
Have you tried smelting anything, Wolverstein, since the patch dropped?
When did the patch drop?
Yesterday?
Probably no then.
One person
Look
so
at it.
far has had issues using the blacksmith since the patch.
I've not put anything through. I've not been digging at all. I gave up. My totals are my totals. I'm done.
You have any gold to smelt, Wolverstein?
No, I think I threw it all. I think I've done it all. I think it's all
okay.
there.
I smelted like 40,000 ounces yesterday and I had no issues.
Okay.
I think I'm pretty sure it's all in. I think.
But yeah, Wolverstein, and I'm setting off the arc thingy will be good to go about 6 o'clock on Tuesday, 6 p.m.
On Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to start exactly on Tuesday. I'm just letting you know when it's going to be up.
Yeah, any bother. See, I'm
And
struggling now to find something that's going to fucking hold my interest, to be brutally honest.
for the American side, that's an hour before my usual stream time.
Apparently the new update to Star Citizen is going to involve a whole bunch of new space fighting missions. So that's interesting.
Ooh.
And they're going to be randomized. So
Alright.
there are different scenarios now, not just find this guy and kill him, but different things can happen. Randomized.
Okay.
So apparently there's also a huge group mission that you can do, and it's basically chase down a Polaris and kill it before it escapes to Pyro. So it's like a seek and destroy kind of mission.
Okay, this is not going to work because the dirt's getting deeper than the excavator can reach.
So I guess we're going to try that out for a bit. Do some fighting.
I'll probably, you know what I'm like, I don't fucking just stick to one game, I usually kind of bounce about here, there and everywhere. I haven't been able to find this, the mythical unicorn, the one game that sucks me into the point I just would continually play it.
Project Zomboid.
Just no, fuck no. I could play that all day. I'd drive myself insane.
And that's just trying to work out how to fill up a bottle.
Aye. Yep. Aye. Fuck. Aye. Don't think Zomboid was a bad game. I think it was all right.
It's just a bit of a struggle trying to learn how in depth it is.
Aye. I think it's one of the games that it would need a lot of time for me to fucking understand it, and right now my mental capacity just doesn't have that. Fucking struggle to keep focusing in it now.
Oh, did I tell you, Wolverstein? At work, whenever a new promotion comes out, they renew their allergen booklets. And I was looking for it the other day. Yeah, because there's a different promotion which would have different allergen stuff in it, you know, the new burgers. And I was looking through the most recent one, and it actually has Iron Brew on it. The allergen book, yeah. The McDonald's allergen book has Iron Brew in the list. But then in brackets, next to Iron Brew, it says only in Scotland.
Oh, right, okay. So McDonald's are now doing Iron Brew.
In Scotland.
Oh, fuck. You just said Iron Brew and everybody disappeared. Like, fuck that. Yeah, that shit. Motherfucker. Nothing about Iron Brew.
Big boy.
Fuck, this is taking no time to doze.
You had your dinner?
No, I'm gonna be all day.
See, when you start with that? Yeah, we're back shortly, guys.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem right. A Wolverstein's kid not eating. Or maybe it's because Wolverstein ate everything.
There you go.
Oh, I've been throwing dirt in this plant forever now. Where are we at? 61? Shit.
You'll have enough to pass me with that.
Barely.
Unless something catastrophic happens, I'll be adding to mine, so
Something
throw what you can.
Something catastrophic.
Oh, fuck.
Billy Bob will shortly start adding to his seasonal, and then I'm screwed anyway. So it doesn't even matter.
Well, that's only if I get the enough dozing done in time. Which it's going good, so I'm hopeful, but
Oh, yeah, you will.
that still leaves me 7 days in game, so we'll see. I don't know if I'll have enough time to get enough swaps in. Because we're at like 520 right now, so. If I add some, it might not be much.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Guess we have a goal. Billy Bob on seasonal.
There you go.
Does that work?
Thinking.
Probably not, but.
Well, 14, so I'm. If I get the dozing all done, at most I'd have a shot at like 6 full swaps, so. And from 520, if I got a 45k average, fuck, math.
That'll do it.
45 times 6. 270 plus.
Just imagine Billy Bob trying to add up. If I had 5 cows and a farmer took 1 cow,
How can you help me? Anybody streaming?
Yeah. I am.
Indeed.
It's all good.
Am I good, brother?
Yeah. It's all good.
It's Friday.
Yeah, you got a lot of dirt to move, buddy.
Oh, you ain't lying.
Yeah, log on to your second job. Get on with it.
I got good news.
You didn't get fired?
Nope, no fire. Actually, they want to give me more money.
Oh, gee.
They
Oh,
they
Guess you
did a
also have to do something else.
they did a restructure at work.
They're going to
So,
pay you to not take the copper?
Damn, why don't you just run me over with the bus, Indy? God. So
wait, that's an option?
no, you ain't got a big enough bus, Billy Bob.
I mean, I got a low
Okay,
boy.
I got it.
I wondered where he was going when I heard the syllable B.
You get another 5K raise if you don't drink the
The coffee.
at work. Leave the coffee machine alone.
So our FOP cards, which is what we buy materials and everything we need, we just got a raise on that to another $5,000 a month. They restructured the pay, so I'm a lead. So I have 5 people under me that are technicians. So I got 2 Tech 2s and 3 Tech 1s. So to move up from Tech 1, there's a list of stuff that they have to master and be able to do on their own, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that gives them a 7% increase and makes them a Tech 2. So everybody that's a Tech 2 has to go and do all the certifications as a Tech 1. And once they do those certifications, they'll get a 7% increase.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're already Tech 2, so they already know the information. They already know what to do. So once you go beyond Tech 2, you become a lead. And you get another 7% increase. Okay?
What's going on here?
So basically, because I'm a lead, I gotta go and do all the certifications and show my knowledge for Tech 1 and Tech 2, which will give me 14% on top of what I'm making now with their new pay scale.
So let me get this right. Within the first month of working for this place, they trust you to go run this big job.
Uh-huh.
Then they trust you with up to $100,000 purchase of a new tractor backhoe.
Mm-hmm.
Then you proceed to tear a back end gate off of a trailer with a tractor backhoe.
Yeah.
In which then they respond with, well, now you have to go to backhoe safety.
Yep.
And now they're telling you get more fucking money?
Yeah.
This sounds ass backwards, bud.
Listen, I can't make this shit up, bud.
I'm happy for you. I'm just trying to follow their logic here. Usually
I'm not arguing.
somebody,
I'm not arguing one bit, bud.
Usually when somebody tears something off of a trailer with a piece of equipment, they don't qualify for a raise.
I reckon he's just got some dirt on the boss.
No, nothing. I was hired with my experience to be a crew leader. Now, since I'm already hired, even though I'm only been there for damn near 2 months, because they already hired me and gave me the position, now the new guys have to follow this new guidelines. And anybody that's up higher has to go do it also. But each time you qualify in a different thing to move up, you get 7% on top of your pay.
Jesus.
I call bullshit.
So-
You're blackmailing.
You saw the
I
boss
haven't been
banging
there
the
long enough
secretary.
to know dirt.
That's right.
What do you mean? You were working in shit for a month.
Yeah, but oh, it's fucking. We sat down and had the meeting with the big bosses and all the guys, and I was like, right. So what you're telling me is, Tech 2's got to go and do the qualifications for Tech 1, and then they got to do it again for Tech 2. And they're like, yes. I said, and each time they qualify, you're going to give them 7% on top of what they're already making, correct? They're like, yes. I said, okay, so the Tech 2s can make 14% once they finish Tech 1 and Tech 2. And they're like, yeah. I said, okay. Now that applies for me as well, right? So I got to go through Tech 1, then Tech 2, and
Wait,
then
I was about to say, well, yeah, well, plus you did your safety course, so isn't that another 7%? Which is technically another qualification.
well, there's certain courses that you have to take, but they're all across the board.
His safety was his own doing.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean
He
it's
is
not a
the
qualification, does it?
No, that's their form of a slap
Covering
on the
their
wrist.
ass, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like being sent to HR for slapping someone's ass.
So if after
Oh.
the safety, if I damage anything or hurt anybody, they're pretty much just going to be like, you're a liability. It was nice knowing you. You have yourself a good day. That's basically what's going to happen.
So Big's not going to be treated like one of the family.
Now, Big will be all right. Big's just not going to try to rush.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
That would happen when you tore the tailgate off as you were rushing?
Mm-hmm. Rushing, not paying attention.
Either that or jittering so high on his coffee.
That was probably lack of coffee, to be honest with you.
Oh, so you're Austin then?
Shakes got to him.
I tell you what, that coffee's good, but when you don't have it to keep up that rush, and you start coming down, ooh, it grabs you by the boo boo. So yeah, that's how we ended our day. Was in a 2.5 hour meeting.
So what the heck are you going to do with all of this money?
Buy a house. I'm looking at property.
Just make sure you don't damage something with the backhoe when you move it in.
Fuck.
Yeah, I should be fine as long as I don't do that for 6 months.
Oh, it's you can fuck up monumentally like this every 6 months.
Yeah.
And then have to do another course and get another pay rise. I see how you're doing this.
The fact that you know how long you like have to not fuck up is like
Listen, I got to know because I'm in charge of my men.
Uh huh.
I mean, it's not to cover my ass, but it is to cover my ass because I got to discipline my men when they fuck up.
I'm not going to say anything on that one. I'm going to actually bite my tongue for once.
I meant my crew, you sick bastard. Billy Bob understood what I was talking about. I'm not even done with their code and conduct book. That thing's like thicker than the Bible. That thing is huge. But yeah, once you get sent to safety for anything, you're on like a 6-month probational period. Unless the damages are really high, then you're basically like on a thin line. But
So, is it from the date they tell you have to go, or from the date you complete it, or? I mean,
it's from the day that you start class. And
okay,
you gotta pass the class. So if you fail the class, you're fucked.
But are you allowed to take your time passing it though?
It's only a 2-day course, and then there's a 50-question test, and you have to score at least an 80.
Oof, poor Big.
The test is what's going to kill me. I hate
Uh-huh.
fucking tests.
Just well, no. All you got to do, right? Write the answers down at the in waterproof ink at the bottom of your coffee cup. Just take your coffee cup in with you.
I don't know how this is going to play out. We're going to see. Because this is with the head of safety you're doing the course with. So.
Yep. Big's in for a world of hurt.
But at least nobody got injured. So, there's that. I mean, it could have been a lot worse.
Hell, it could have been it could have been worse than that. It could have been your boss's car.
So you're saying you just have to bring him a bottle of his favorite booze then?
No, probably wine because it's a female.
Oh, yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Wait, is this the really cute one that works there?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah.
You ain't gonna
If she wasn't cute, you could have turned on the charm and she would have jumped at anything.
No, I'm pretty good friends with her, so we should be all right. It's the safety officer I had on the job, the big job, so I should be all right.
Oh, you're friends with her, or your wife is friends with her?
I'm friends with her. My wife don't even know her.
Oof.
Which is good, because if the wife saw her, then yeah, there'd probably be some problems.
Yeah, I can just about imagine. Hi, wife.
So I'm gonna finish my cigarette, transfer my data, and come down to the boys' PC downstairs and start throwing dirt.
Yeah. There you go, FD. I asked you about Arc, didn't I?
Arc, yes.
And you said Node, wasn't it?
Yeah. I can't run it on. The only PC I could run it on is Einstein's computer, and good luck with getting on that thing.
No, that's fair enough. I'm trying to remember who I asked, who I didn't.
Yeah, Big, you got some ground to get going.
Yeah.
How much did you put up?
That's not what he's on about.
Yes, but I'm about 1,000 ounces behind Nuke.
You drop Nuke, I'll take care of him.
You gotta drop him on seasonal.
What's he at on seasonal?
43,909.
Oof, it's a tall order, but I'll do
Fire
my
up,
best.
You're our best bet.
fire up your coffee pot.
Some bitch. All right.
Go on to DoorDash and order about 3 cases of BFCs.
Now the wife just bought me 3 12-packs, and I got half a 12-pack in the fridge, so we're good.
She may need to get some more.
Yeah, she might. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I already told Samurai, so once I start digging, I ain't getting off that bitch until I get on the board.
Yeah. Get your shit bucket.
You know. What up, Rash?
Fall asleep on Sunday.
How's it going?
I'm gonna run all my buckets.
Yeah, don't sleep on Wednesday or on Sunday. No sleep on Sunday.
Did you hear my clean out, Russia, on the 80%?
Possibly.
39,600.
I'm gonna be back.
Not
I'm gonna
bad.
go fire
Not
up the TC.
That was an
Switch
80%
over.
clean out on
Yeah,
Bedrock.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, man. All right.
Shit. What the fuck?
You can't be doing that.
Hey.
I will say this, for all its quirks that we're trying to relearn, the dozer does smooth a lot easier than it used to. A lot less fine tuning to smooth the dirt.
Yeah, it does.
It's amazing.
I don't know if I would go that far, but there's a lot of nice improvements with it.
Something like that.
It's fucking.
So, Andy, do you need any websites or anything like that with maybe some settings on there for the server at all?
I need to see what's on there first. I'm using the same place that Cass uses.
Right. Because like I used to run, I used to run the dedicated servers on the Xboxes, so I set them all up so that way it had like quicker dino taming and like the raising.
Well,
of
if it's
babies and all
anything,
that kind of
if it's
stuff,
anything like the settings you can adjust for your single players, then I'll be fine.
that's essentially what it is. You just, if you wanted some ideas on numbers, I can give you.
How does the game do it? Does it save it like in a settings file or something?
I don't know. I haven't got it. I was going to wait until like Monday or Tuesday to actually buy it, because obviously it's only a 30-day.
No, but I mean, when you the game will get installed on the server as well, I guess, like on Valheim.
Oh, so when you go in the game itself, when you go to single player or set it up to host your own multiplayer with a stupid little distance tether, there's literally just a settings for the world that you can adjust before you load it up.
Yeah. Well, that host has a control panel for doing like modding and stuff. It's probably Arc compatible as well.
We won't be using mods on this.
No, but there, you can also edit files. Because obviously it won't be remote hosting from your computer. The server will do all the hosting for you. But you can edit game files there as well. So if there is a settings file in the game installation folder, you can probably just edit it on the server and it'll...
Yeah. Well, Rachel, did you say you was alright if I... did you say yes to me making you the backup person in case it needs restarting or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if I make any mistakes, then you know what you're doing, so you can rectify.
I was just going to give you a list of the numbers and what they do. And
well, my solo world I've been doing, I think I had it at... What did I have it at? 5? And it's like really quick. So I was thinking about maybe 2 or 3 for the server.
You can set up more admins. You just need his real
Steam ID, yeah. And there's actually if I remember rightly, there's actually a command you can put in on Arc that can give you their ID. Or was that... No, wait, that was 7 Days to Die.
I'll get you the ID, it's no problem. Cass has it. But yeah, no, because like I set up a server and there's things like, you know, harvesting, and then there's the distance away from like the
harvesting
buildings.
Based on my own single player, if you got the even semi decent dinos, you're set. Like hell, the moss chomps. If you get that, you are gonna have so much fiber. And berries. You're not even gonna need like a Bronto for berry collection, for example, or the sickle for the fiber. And
there's a setting for dinosaurs versus yourself and things like that. So, like, you go in there, you can adjust like how fast they go through food, and
that's actually
that kind
something
of stuff as well.
Something you just made me think of for the rules I need to add in.
And then,
like, no begging for resources. People can help you out, but don't go around with your hand out.
Right. But no, the like resources thing. So for me, I like building. Sometimes, like if I'm building on land, I'll want to hide my base in the bushes. And if you build too close to like a bush or something, you clear out that bush, the bush won't grow back or the tree won't grow back. You can set the distance away from an item that the stuff will come back. So then you can like hide houses and stuff near the bushes or near the trees. So that way, you know, they don't get found. And then if somebody builds near like stone or something, you have rocks, and you accidentally build too close to it, and the despawn, you know, like it won't respawn because it's too close. Then you have to either remove the house or that part of the structure. When you can just have it to where it's closer, because it's a pretty far range as default.
Well, I'll tell you what then. Monday, I'll take the night off streaming. I'll get the server Monday, and we can have a look at the settings together. Together, if you're good.
Right. Something like that.
That sound alright?
Yeah, like I said, I'll bring up the resources that I'd used in the past, so that way you get an idea of what you'd want to mess with. Or if you're going to just fire up Ark in the single player, you can test it that way, because essentially it's going to be the same exact thing you would do in a single player.
Well,
You
my
just set it
single
up on the
player,
server.
I was collecting resources by hand. It wasn't too hard.
So what I'm saying though is like, okay, put down a foundation next to a tree, cut the tree down, see if it regrows or not. If it doesn't, you know, figure out where that distance is and keep adjusting your distance from structures until it does grow back, and then you'll know how close to a building a tree or a bush will be. Yeah, I don't know when you want to start that poll for Ark to see what map to do.
Yeah, I just need to figure out what 3 I need to put up there. I was thinking Ragnarok.
Yeah, I like that one. The
I've
island
played it
is
a
just
tiny
the
little
basic
bit.
normal, so
I played Ragnarok a little, but I don't know it all that well. Island, Island's well known by everyone, but I don't know the others, so
the center is weird. Aberrations weird. I liked Scorched Earth, but it is very, very difficult.
I do have one question. So, well, I haven't obviously messed around with too many of the other maps. You know how in the engrams it says has to be learned on such and such? If you learned, say, any of the ones that are only learnable on Scorched Earth, are they available to you on the island?
I would think so.
But I'm guessing
if
only within the
you had
same
that
character
character.
build. Yeah, if you save and load
Yeah.
the character preset.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then that's another thing you can do on the server as well, is you have the ability to lock certain.
Oh yeah, I won't be
engrams
letting
and stuff.
Oh no, the engrams are fine. I'll just keep them as normal. I won't let people obviously import dinos or anything like that.
Right. I like the engrams, so if you didn't want certain engrams to affect the way that the game is played, you could lock certain ones. And
Oh no, I don't. It's
Whatnot.
it's going to be PvE anyway. So as long as people don't, the only real danger is if people decided to use dinos to grief bases like wild dinos.
Yeah. I like the idea of like kind of what Cass was talking about with Rust in a different conversation we had, but we go, okay. Pretty much 3 weeks where we're just going to be PvE, and then the final week, so that's going to be the end of the server anyways. We just total annihilation. Last one standing, you know.
Spend some time in admin,
But
make a big arena, bring your best dino.
Yep, bring your dino, whatever
Not
you
just
do.
full base PvP. That's it.
Yeah. You can prepare however you want. You can hide a base. It's in the middle of nowhere. You know, people don't even know where you're at. Whatever it might
You have
be.
3 weeks to find them.
Yep, 3 weeks to find them.
Ramp up the hunger settings. Remove dino harvesting. The only way to get food is to raid your neighbors. Hunger Games, dino style.
Right. Because then you could also have it where, like the Titanosaur, that one.
I saw that in my
usually ends
solo
up-
game the other day.
Yep. So that one, if you manage to tame it, the issue is it does not eat, and it slowly starves to death until it finally dies, and then a new one spawns and it gets retamed. You can turn the settings on to where it will eat, and that you can pretty much keep it alive.
What will it
But,
not eat? Will it not eat from the box or anything then?
No, even if you feed it in its
Inventory.
inventory or whatever, it won't eat.
How come?
So what it
I've never caught it.
It's
so.
pretty much, yeah. So a Titanosaur, if you have the ability to get it, you can build a base on its back, travel anywhere you want, and it's the ultimate siege weapon. Basically, if you're going to raid bases, that thing is a beast. In order to even tame it, you have to knock it out. The only way to knock it out is to shoot it in the head with cannonballs. So you have to get to that point where you have cannons in order to do the thing. So, but yeah, so it's a beast. So if one clan or whatever happened to get it and it was able to stay alive, because only one spawns on a server at a time, then that clan would essentially be undefeated because they would have the ultimate weapon. So what it does is, because it doesn't eat, it will slowly starve to death, which allows it to respawn in another clan, be able to tame it. So
do I have a question regarding alliances? So obviously, if you're in a clan, you can pick up a clan member with a flying dino. Can you do that to your alliance members as well?
I mean, technically, you can pick up your enemies with it as well.
No, I meant like, so let's say you have the Quetzal, right? You want to get a crap ton of wood. You'd pick up, you'd have your teammate sit on the beaver. You pick up the beaver and you'd fly the beaver through trees whilst your teammate's clicking away.
Yeah.
Can you do that with an alliance member?
Flying beavers.
I don't know. Guess, like, what the hell game are you playing? Yeah, flying beavers.
Bobber.
Yep, flying billboards.
I may have just piqued his interest.
But yeah.
Oh, you should see.
mean,
You should
I
see
don't
the
know.
flying mammoths.
They fly with their ears like Dumbo. Or... What's up with that?
You're gonna have to have a pretty big tame in order to pick that up.
Yeah. A Quetzal should be able to do it, though, shouldn't it?
Well, yeah, mammoth, I would think. I mean, picking up the beaver, you could do that with an RG.
Yeah.
A what?
Argentavis, yeah. It's like a giant eagle.
Billy Bob heard orgy. That's what he.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Well, it's your lucky day, Billy Bob. There's narcotics in the game. It
Oh,
causes
yeah.
people to fall asleep, and then you can
Stimulate
put them in
them.
cages.
You can stimulate people too.
You wouldn't want to do that. That wakes them up.
It also makes them thirsty.
That's true.
You can put handcuffs on people.
Yep, you can handcuff them. You can put them in cages.
You can if they try running away from you. Oh no, it's no PvP, is it? I was about to say, try running away from you. Just throw a bowler at them, tangle up their feet.
And below them. Yeah.
I mean, just make the damn game PvP. Spice up your day.
No, I just don't want people going around just destroying bases for the fun of it. It's a difficult game to grind out the base resources, so very long-winded.
Billy Bob's like, well, But yeah, so I mean, I guess you could have your orgies.
I mean, you can make the dinos get jiggy with it.
Yeah. 'Cause I mean, like taming, that's difficult. I explained it to Billy Bob how you tame a Bigfoot. So.
Oh my god, Azad playing the game for the first time. We were talking about it the other day. He bowlered something. I think it was a dillo. He bowlered it and was trying to knock it out with his spear so he could tame it.
That's not a good idea. Bum, bum.
Yeah, Billy Bob, if you're trying to knock something out early game, blunt, not sharp. Sharp kills, blunt stuns.
Yeah. And some
I'm
things
back.
don't need to be knocked out. Welcome back, Big.
Yeah.
Well, depending on if they sign the paperwork or not, I suppose.
Well, see, the Bigfoot doesn't want to be knocked out. You just walk up behind him and shove a berry in his ass, and eventually he loves you.
If you see a mosh stomp, you only need to give it one item. It can vary, but if you can get it, it's a dinosaur that you can instantly ride, no saddle needed, and it gathers loads of fiber.
So was there a new patch?
Mm-hmm. There was.
Billy Bob's gonna shove something up his ass, but it's not gonna be no damn berry.
Is that the patch that the big boys were waiting on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, when you tame the Bigfoot, you get to ride around on his shoulders, and then he will eat you. So you're like, hey, throw me, and he launches your ass. It's great.
He also does wander around and collect fiber as well. It's like that was the dino to collect fiber before the mosh stomp was added.
I don't know. I still use the mammoth for fiber.
See, that never used to collect it.
Yeah, if you hit the trees and stuff, you get wood and fiber.
No, that's thatch.
Works for me. Oh no, wait.
Fiber is the
that's
grass.
Berries. Yeah. The bushes. Getting out of the bushes. I usually just get the trike. The trike gets me the berries. It gets me all the things.
Trike's got no stamina though. Takes forever to move anywhere. Same as the
It's a good
Bronto.
starter. Yeah.
Billy Bob's just like, didn't know I had to learn a new language for this shit.
It's a good game.
Yep.
Sounds more like a bad porno.
Casting couch.
I mean, I ain't paying the legal fees.
Hey, they signed a waiver on the way in.
Fuck. They really gotta fucking fix this.
What?
Does you turn with the dozer now?
It catches the dirt.
Fucking blade lifts. See.
Do you have it, change the blade lift to a different button?
Yeah, I got it on the D-pad.
Ah,
So there's no chance of me bumping it accidentally anymore.
weird.
Yeah.
Well, I normally put the blade down and then leave it down. Try to go straight lines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But like at the end where you're going into a wall, you kind of make a soft curve to push it back a little further so you have less cleanup at the end.
Now who's talking about a porno? Soft curves and cleanups at the end.
Well, no, if we're talking that way, it'd be about aftercares, not cleanups.
Aftercare. That's
Yeah.
where you walk away and you push the button on the PC and it fires up. Fires up GMS. Oh, shit.
Don't know how well that one would go over.
Oh, man.
Oh, there, just did it. Fucking bitch.
Same thing.
Like, I'm not even really, like, turned. Here, I'll show you.
Billy Bob's getting turned.
Fuck, I wish.
Yeah. He's turning his head.
Happy.
Haven't heard him cough yet, though.
No. Terrible.
Turn cough, bitch.
Mm-hmm. Not till you let go of my nuts.
See that little lift that is there now, Rancher?
Where?
I sent it to you.
Oh, hang on. Let me check. I'm not on the PC. The only reason I'm using the PC is for this. I'm uploading a video, and it's a pain in the ass because it's taking forever.
Fucking YouTube.
I see that. Yeah, uploading to YouTube.
What we uploading?
Episode 2 of my ATS series.
Nice, very nice.
Have you thought
First
about...
one was an hour and 45 minutes. The second one's an hour and 20.
I'll probably watch that when everybody disappears tonight and digging.
Back when my PC used to take forever to render videos, I used to do the editing during the day. Set it to render just before I go to bed. It gives you the countdown clock. And just use an automatic shutdown timer, giving it an extra half hour's leeway in case it slows down.
Well, my issue is the upload to YouTube.
Well, you could set that to happen overnight.
I could.
All right, we're digging, boys. We're digging.
About time.
Well, I had to,
Diggy,
you know,
diggy hole.
I had to go to the bathroom. I had to kick the kid off the Steam account. I had to make my coffee. And then I got my monster here. You know, I had to get everything situated.
But what about your energy drink?
That's my monster. I got
I
coffee
thought the kid you
and the
kicked off the
monster.
PC was the monster.
No.
Oh, man.
Nope, Samurai gave it up.
What a guy.
He gave up the PC.
And how much bribery did it take this time?
None.
He said, as long as we can have taco salad with Thousand Island, I'll do it, Dad.
Nope, he's not a fan of it. Who was it? Damn. Towboat.
Yes, it would.
Towboat told me to try it with the zesty. I might like it
2000?
better. Yeah, but there's
Southwestern.
the Southwestern. That's it. Yeah. That one.
What the hell?
He said that's the one that he uses.
I'm so confused. I
I'll
did
have
not
to
know
give it
that
a
that
try.
existed. Southwestern Thousand Island.
Yep.
You know the guy likes suckers covered in fucking chili powder, right?
It's all right. I like hot things. Iron Scarred.
Oh,
Towboat.
Do you know, I was
it
telling
was Tiger that told you.
telling Rasha yesterday, helping a customer the other day order at a kiosk, and I wanted like a chicken mayo, which obviously has mayonnaise in it, but they wanted to add ketchup to it. I turned around and actually had a reason to explain to a customer what goop was.
Yes.
Yeah, best thing since
Slowly.
sliced bread.
That's right. Slowly take over the world.
The best thing since sliced bread.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you know how to make it.
What, sliced bread?
Yes.
Right.
Don't you just take a knife to a
No.
loaf?
No, the goop.
Goop. Goop is great.
I'm gonna call it here. It's been a rough
Good night,
week.
Cass.
Yep. Catch you
All
later.
right,
Yeah,
guys.
have a
Catch
nice
you
one.
later, Cass.
Later. Yeah, so I finished the, I guess the apply for co-host or streamer role. And I posted the rules and kind of how to do that and stuff like that. And
So
apparently nobody wants to apply for it, but everybody agrees to the terms.
what for on my one?
On mine.
Oh, I gave streamer to most people. So what is it? Co-host just if someone's on stream with you, like gaming.
So essentially, what I have is just a way to tell the difference between the two. Is a co-host doesn't have a channel of their own, so to say.
Also, if a friend joins you on stream.
Right, somebody you want to bring in. So, like if
Nibbles or
Face.
I was gonna say if Nibbles or Milladude for me.
I mean, you could either pull them in, or if there's somebody that you stream with, but they don't have a channel of their own, and they're you're able to riff with them, go back and forth, banter. There's good chemistry. That would be somebody you'd have as a co-host.
Like Smelly.
Yeah, Smelly Gold. He
Smelly
comes in.
Gold would be
Tobo,
perfect.
same thing.
Yeah.
They have the ability to come in, join. They're not going to say anything controversial or anything like that. You trust them, and they're able to, kind of keep a conversation going, keep things interesting, all that. So that's the difference for me on the roles, and I put the requirements in order to get each of those on there, and they apply for that type of deal. And like, in order to get the content creator role, you need to be affiliated on Twitch or have at least 500 YouTube subscribers. That kind of thing. So, whereas like a co-host, it's somebody who is active in the community, as in they're in my streams talking, they're on the Discord, and there's somebody that I have maybe hung out in the public voice chat, got to get to know you, or other people with the co-host or stream tags have hung out with, and they're able to vouch for you as being somebody who's trustworthy and whatnot. So that's kind of what I have set right now for the rules.
So Panthos is out.
Well, the thing with Phanthos is I don't have an issue. It's just he would have to apply is the whole thing. Because the rules are there. If you see the rules and you can abide by those, agree to those rules, and you meet the requirements the other way, because at the end it says, I will take it into consideration. I'll give a decision with any kind of feedback, meaning if you didn't quite make the cut, I'll tell you why and how you can make changes so that way you can be considered in the future. Things like that, or whether or not you should waste your time. I'll be honest with you. It's one of those things. So I'm not going to pussyfoot around and be like, yeah, no, keep trying. I'll be like, look, no, it's not going to happen. Just enjoy the show if it's not going to happen, But Phantos hasn't applied or said that he wants to in the channel, and other people as well. So, because that's the whole thing is the directions are there, they're clear. If you're interested, say that you're interested, so that way I know and I can consider you. So.
I clicked the little thing. Does that not mean I'm interested?
You've already got access, don't you?
Yeah.
But he wants to be your co-host.
Right. He wants all the things.
Let's see what we got going on here. We got that's boom. Yeah, we're gonna dump that.
But I figured Indy needed some live channels and stuff like that for his side.
Have you seen what I just posted?
Growing. What are you posting now? Are you stirring up shit?
Yeah, always.
Probably.
Indie doing indie shit.
Probably. Oh man. I see how it is.
How's that bus you're under?
What are we watching?
Big is watching whatever Big's watching.
That's
Big.
not me, man.
It's not you.
I'm gonna say
That's not
Desperate
me.
Housewives.
That's not me.
No,
That's not me.
That seems
I didn't do it.
about right.
What the?
Yep. Big broke it.
Big fucked up.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Clear table. Clear table.
Did you got the bug?
No.
No, the bug got fixed. It's or do you mean the blacksmith one?
The new one, yeah.
Well, supposedly it's not 100% fixed.
What the?
Yeah.
Updating.
The leaderboard bug. Billy Bob broke it again.
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not me this time.
Not yet, as if he's trying.
There's a good possibility we're going to break the game in another way because I'm going to smelt my gold before leaderboard's over.
Yeah, he wants to get 1 billion. See if that breaks shit.
He already found out there's a limit to how much you can smelt in a go.
Yeah, but cash.
Yep. Cash money.
Will it trip anything with that?
Does everyone else still stream GMS, or did they stop? Rasha was streaming it last night, weren't you, Rasha?
Yeah, we streamed for like 4 hours. Who was asking?
Blighty.
Tiger streams it once in a while.
Who?
Blighty.
Blighty? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Tiger Monkey streams it. I know that Brenny was streaming yesterday. And I don't know if anybody else did after I went to bed.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But it is at the
Yeah,
end of the leaderboard, so a lot of people would have locked in their scores and been like, okay, I want to play something else.
Well, there's that, and a lot of interest for it kind of wanes towards the end, unless it's like the last day, then there's a lot of hype. But essentially, if you're not known for it, not many people are going to tune in for it. I don't know if I'll be streaming right after Indy or not, just because I have that video uploading and it would kill my freaking
bit
upload or whatever speed for everything. So
Sounds like it's Big's turn.
No,
That's
Big's
what
on
I'm
the wrong PC.
what? You download
What?
OBS, you get that shit fired up.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, but he can't now. He
Oh,
already kicked. He already kicked thingy off of the PC. He can't then be like, okay, now I need this one.
Just download shit to it. He'll love it. Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
Oh fuck! Here goes phrase again.
Oh shit! Is he firing off?
Yeah.
He comes to save the day.
Come on.
I must have been falling asleep.
Yeah.
You were.
No, last time I was on because I left the plant full.
Sure it wasn't your boy?
He's not sure.
He doesn't stagger shifts on GMS. That would be dishonest.
Yeah.
It would be interesting.
They
Could have
don't
sworn
have-
you went off to go to bed and somebody else signed on your name.
No.
No. Tiger did it.
No, Tiger ain't gonna do that.
No, Tiger been playing Schedule 1.
Yep.
Let's see.
Did you see the new
Drug dealer
simulators? Tiger, have you seen the next thing he's got planned for the update?
The next thing?
Yeah, he's gonna allow you to designate a certain item in certain storage slots.
Yeah, lockers for the peoples.
Well, I mean, like if you've got a shelf full of the ingredients that you want to mix with, you can designate, okay, only, say, Coke in this square. Only horse semen in this one.
Jesus Christ, I'm so glad I don't play that fucking game.
Oh, you'd love it.
No, I fucking wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
Why,
Just
because
some of
you
the
can buy-
main-
You can buy horse semen from the local quickie mart.
No.
And happy pills.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, and then I mean that was the very first mix I did with OG Kush was Viagra and mouthwash.
Yeah, it's a good mix.
After I got the pot to gold or heavenly state, I stopped mixing it.
What's the highest one you got so far?
Highest price?
300 something on basic crack.
Oh damn! You got me beat. I haven't played in a while. The highest I got up to last time I played was about 150.
This is basic crack though, and it is an 8-item mix, and I have unlocked everything. So, but it makes people. It gives them ginger hair. It makes them electrocuted. Turns them into Cyclops. If they're white, they turn brown. If they're brown, they turn white. Oh, and it gives them red eye as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling Billy Bob some of the things yesterday.
The names of some of the stuff is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I think my funniest one I've had so far was something like Fat Man's Cum.
I had one that was strawberry cock.
What the fuck?
I had big blue balls, something.
Oh,
Slimy
what's
balls.
that? What's that? There's like a
No, it was. Go ahead.
pink something or other that comes up quite funny, quite often. I can't remember what it's called now.
I have it. Just a second. I have one that's pink. It's called. Where the hell is it? That's what it's called. Where the hell is it?
I've had the golden ass blaster before.
Here, we'll do it this way.
So Billy Bob, how about that Valheim?
Yeah, it sounds pretty good right about now.
I reckon people.
Pink Express.
Say again?
Pink Express?
No.
Different pink one, huh?
I'm gonna have to load up. Hold on. It's gonna bug the crap out of me otherwise.
shit.
Granddaddy Splooge.
Might get some game noise overlap here, guys. Sorry about that. It'll actually be interesting to see which game is portrayed.
Pink Cake. I have Purple Ass Blaster.
I had a golden one at one point.
Oh shit.
Purple Monkey. Purple Stink. Purple Urkel. Shiny Ass Blaster.
Oh, fucking
Slimy Crack.
Yeah, this is what the fuck.
Enlightening.
Oh, it's fun. Some of the names on them.
This is all random names it generates for you.
Yep.
And you can click a
name it
dice
whatever-
to re-roll it as well, or name what you want. Yeah. Let's
I like the
see.
exclusive ones.
So my best product. Oh, suggested price $340. I sell for $400. And that's
Now-
that's the California ass blaster.
Did you figure out the clients yet? The trick?
Oh, some of them want specific products.
No, that's no.
I've got Afghan dick.
Yeah, I've got that one 2 different ways.
I've got a meth
There's-
called
yeah.
Afghan dick.
I've got 2 different weeds that is called that.
I got Island Crack, Miracle Piss, OG Thunderfuck.
I'm there with you, Billy Bob. I really am.
The Miracle Piss has gasoline in it.
What?
Mega Bean, and
Gives me
either a
toxic
battery or horse semen. Dealer's choice.
What in the actual fuck?
I got a crack called Hairy Fuel.
Yeah, the
Aspen McLovin. Dark Rhino. Banana Death.
Jesus.
Miracle Ass. Wedding Crack. Strawberry Urkel. Girl Scout Ghost. Mega Smegma.
yeah. Horse semen.
I've actually got one called Super Cum. Bio Arse Blaster. California Smegma.
Are you sure you're not a Rick and Morty fan?
I'm very sure. Fat
Okay.
Queef. My main beef with Rick and Morty is I don't like the fact that they're riffing on Back to the Future.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares? This shit's funny as hell.
Tokyo
It's
Death.
annoying as fuck.
Oh,
I love that show.
I've got
that
one
show.
that goes hand in hand with my Afghan dick, called Afghan Crack.
What?
Okay, that makes more sense than Afghan dick.
I got Miracle Dick.
From what's his name?
Wedding Cum. Afghan Urkel.
Who came up with these fucking names?
Aspen Dick.
Is him and
Fucking
Deadpool
hell.
just like sit down with the developer of this game and go, yeah, let's make this game?
This is
Fuck.
this is just one guy as well making all these up.
I know, but there's so much shit in there about dick and cum. Like, what the fuck?
Nightmare
Well, it's
McLovin.
probably the
Got ice
He's
cream.
got a-
Sorry, go on.
he said he's got a random name
generator.
generators. Probably a couple, 3 of them.
Ice cream diamond. Purple puke. Deaf dick. Isn't that what Billy Bob's got?
I don't know. I don't.
Oh, here we go again.
Extreme McLovin.
Uh-huh.
Sweet Crystal. Banana Ghost. Shiny Balls. Nightmare Thunderfuck. Sweet Dick. Fruity Urkel. Granddaddy Diamond. Ultra Shart. Gorilla Arse
Shart?
Blasters. Yeah, Shart. S-H-A-R-T.
Doesn't shart your pants.
Oh, I've got a weed bud called Girl Scout Slime.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I got one called Dark Dick. Shiny Monkey.
Mhm. People stream this.
Smelly.
Yep.
Sexy Gruel. White Queef.
You know, this sounds more like a Planned Parenthood pamphlet than it does like drugs.
Jesus.
Granddaddy Fuel. Miracle Cum. Sweet Balls. Pink Stink. Miracle Crack. LA
Wait, whoa,
Thunderfuck.
whoa, you what?
To what one?
Pink
All of it?
Stink?
The
Fuck.
Yeah, Pink Stink. It's refreshing, energizing, sedating, makes you go bald, and changes the color of your skin.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Fucking yep.
I've got a weed bud here that gives you paranoia, makes you smelly, it's energizing, helps you to sneak, and makes you bald, called Girl Scout Balls.
Have you seen the foggy one?
Yeah.
They actually leave with a surrounded by fog.
Have you tried smoking it yourself?
No. Don't
I've
smoke your
smoked a lot of
product.
stuff.
No. There's one. It gives you like anti-gravity jumping. There's another one that makes you run like extremely fast. And
Yeah, the athletic one.
yeah.
So you have enough drugs in the game to turn us into smelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or turn smelly into Michael
Well, I
Jackson.
think I've got enough stuff here to outdo even Phrase. Aspen cheese.
Yeah, Aspen cheese.
Fruity ass.
Oh god.
Sexy fruit. Granddaddy smegma.
I have more fucking questions that I don't want answers to now.
What you mean?
Tokyo
What you
slime.
mean?
My Tokyo Rhino one is pretty
Banana
popular.
banana dick.
Banana dick.
Bat Shart, Super Crack, Extreme Rhino, Gorilla Express, Ultra Piss, Thick Monkey, Ultra Cake, Sweet Smegma, Granddaddy. That's it. That's all the mixes I got so far. Or most of them. I skipped over the repeats.
Anything with smegma in it, you know, is horse semen.
I'm set up in the barn at the moment.
The barn?
Yeah, the barn. It's like the fourth property.
He's milking the horses himself.
Whips and chains and shackles, or what?
I don't know. There's a few drying racks. If you've got my stream open, you should be able to see it.
That looks like a weird.
Don't ask.
Yeah, it's a barn with everything turned into a warehouse.
Silence of the Lambs.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
Oh yeah. Right. So you're watching Billy Bob, yeah?
Unfortunately.
What was the button to look at yourself? I've forgotten. There it is.
V.
Oh no.
What?
I don't like to smoke on my own.
Every customer that I set that gets sold this turns into one of these. The jittery, that's just because it's where where it's stuttering. That's just because it's crack.
You okay, Billy Bob?
No. His eye is twitching. You can't hear it through the freaking
Oh, I
mic.
hear it. I'm just, I'm waiting for the typical Billy Bob explosion. It sounds like it's coming soon. He's breathing. He ain't growling yet.
No. See, what you can hear, it's not his eye twitching. It's him actually gone into like a seizure on the floor.
There's something going on over there. With him being quiet, it's not good.
I think Billy Bob would have a blast with this game.
What he's gonna say is, "Wow, that's an awesome game. I'm glad you enjoy it." But in his head, he's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Why do you like this shit?"
Hey, he's the one that openly played the what was that game I gave you, Billy Bob? Genital jousting. He happily played that one.
More to say about the person who gave him a dick game than the person who played the dick game.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
He streamed it. I just played it.
See, the
Come
fact
on,
that
give
he
us
streamed
something. Come on, HR.
Listen, he's streaming on YouTube.
Did you listen to some of those names I just read out on YouTube?
Yes.
It was nice knowing you, Andy.
I've streamed this game a couple of times already, so these have already gone out there.
I mean, there's people that make videos on it too, so.
My YouTube side is set to not meant for children.
Not meant for no one. Motherfucker.
They're gonna hit you with a new thing. People are gonna have to sign. Yeah, they're gonna have to sign waivers. Do you understand that this creator
might cause you to need therapy for the rest of your life?
Andy's gonna go from making videos on YouTube to making videos on you. Hub. You hub.
I got you. I read
least
through the
there's-
tape.
Yeah. At least there's less regulations over there, less censorship, more freedom.
Of
Well,
course.
then you could do that other game.
So what is it exactly then, Billy Bob, that's causing you a problem with this game?
Uh-huh.
Everything.
What's the actual why do you have such a problem with the idea of it?
It's not the idea of the game. It's the fact that everything is dick, cum, or stink puss.
I mean, I thought that'd be right up your alley, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
The main ingredient is horse cum.
Actually, that's like the last one you can unlock. You got to grind your way to the horse cum.
That's end game.
I know. I wanted to see his reaction
Did you
to
hear
it.
yourself just there? You have to grind
I know.
your way.
I wanted to hear your reaction to that one.
No, you just said that on purpose. It just worked out well. Don't lie.
I want to go home, and I'm already there.
He's like, I'm already uncomfortable.
Easy commute.
Yeah.
I think I hear the cows mooing.
Right?
Watch out.
Horse cum.
There might be a new update, and there might be bull.
Yeah.
Extra.
Hey, don't ruin that. No.
But no, you can put in any of the products. You can put Coke, bananas, batteries, gasoline, motor oil.
You make what?
You can put anything. Anything.
Who the fuck is the target demographic of batteries?
Viagra, paracetamol, energy drinks, donuts, cough syrup.
Well, you know those kids like to lick 9 volts when they were growing up. There's your battery demographic.
I make these are C-size though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I know. Next time he gets really pissed off at the devs, now I know how to distract him.
No.
No, don't do that. Nope.
I wasn't pissed off. I was disappointed, Indy.
Disappointed.
I wasn't mad. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
That's right. I'm just.
Hey, I heard that a couple of times, 2 or 3 leaderboards ago.
Yeah. I don't doubt that. Big.
Especially when you saw that dump truck ramp. Yeah.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ.
You love that ramp. You want me? Should I bring it back, Billy Bob?
No.
Don't do it. Damn it, Big.
No.
Just no. Damn, that's not what I was looking for.
It was
Come on.
almost as impressive as Dad Rants the first time I seen him.
That was impressive, though.
I have to say I was impressed by his ramp.
How'd you do it?
With the fell.
I've done it before
It's
on
like-
not Nighthawk, Pine.
It was like
So
First time
damn near straight up and down.
yeah. So what Dad Rance did is he cut clean through the middle of Nighthawk, Bedrock Road, right at the end where the hill is, to the highest point. He basically made a ramp that went straight up. It was nice and smooth, like straight up, and then at the top of the hill, you just turn right, and he was top digging into the dump truck, and then he'd go back down the ramp, straight down the
fuck's
middle of
sake.
the Bedrock Road, up to the thing. It was a feat of engineering.
No, first time I played on Pine, I had a map that pretty much spanned all everywhere. It was obviously must have been low quantities of gold, but it was spread across all squares nearly. So on the outside edge, using the front end loader, I actually step by step dug downwards. So I didn't know about Bedrock Road at that point. I literally dug a ramp down to Bedrock through the dirt, and then smoothed it out with a dozer.
Yeah. Impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to do it again one time just to show you guys like see what you think about it. I mean, it wouldn't be any good doing that on anything for leaderboards. It would just take too much time to do.
I'm okay.
What you mean? You don't want to see it, Billy Bob?
Not particularly.
Would you like me to load up the game and show you the banana dick again?
No.
What in the fuck?
Billy Bob's like, fuck this, I'm going to play with the cows.
Or
You go check on the cows.
Or the Afghan
back.
crack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice thing is you're entertaining me enough to not go mentally fucking batshit from dozing.
I genuinely thought it would have been a game that you would have really liked. To be honest,
Why? What about that game would give you that indication, Indy? I'm just really curious on this.
your reactions at the very least, like if you was playing with someone who was streaming, your reaction would on day one would be all they need.
Jesus.
But there's just the comedic value of it, I think, is what you would have enjoyed.
The comedic value.
Yeah, it is really funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't doubt it. It's entertaining.
Sounds interesting. What do they give you till like noon the first day of winter before fucking dirt freezes like a rock? Or
It's random.
Yeah,
Mine actually froze before I got to winter.
It's partially dependent on the temperature, like in the same way that the water freezes.
I've already had 3 water hoses break from freezing, but the dirt's still moving.
Yeah, that's
for
plus.
now.
I had a leaderboard where the dirt didn't freeze until like 3-4 days to perma. This is before the huge excavator.
That's the case. I'll be a happy man because I'll have all my dozing done.
Oh, I'm getting into good cleanouts, boys.
All right.
329, and that's without mats.
The fuck?
329 with no mats.
With no mats.
No mats, okay.
So it's probably about a 600.
It's not what I would call good, but
What do you mean? What do you mean no mats?
He hasn't run the mats with it. He
I
just
didn't run the
did,
mat bucket yet.
Oh.
Yeah. He did duplex jigs.
Yep, and it
Nugget trap.
Yep.
How's your upload looking, Rasha?
Still doing its upload thing.
Doesn't give you like a percentage.
The hell? Hang on.
It normally gives you an
there goes
estimated
Mark.
time.
Yep. Let me get back over to my other screen.
I mean, once the
3
upload's
hours,
done, the
45 minutes.
initializing is the.
It's all done on the thing. But
Well, initializing.
I've got 42 minutes. 42 minutes left of the upload.
Oh, okay,
I'm
so
at
that's a no
70%.
then. Well, I'm starting to get
Correctamundo.
tired, so as you obviously wouldn't even be ready when I finish normally, I think I might end off here.
That's right. He's going to end his stream and Gold Mining Simulator and continue with Schedule 1. So stay tuned.
No. Before I go, Rasha, did you want to
Yes.
post that link?
No, not today. Not today.
Okay.
I appreciate it, but I'm not ready for it currently.
Ooh, you got something special up your sleeve?
Well, hold on, actually.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm 45 away from getting monetized. There you go.
I'm already subscribed.
There you go. There's his link.
I'll check with the
Look
boys.
at that.
I forgot that was on there. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already, go give Rasha a look. His YouTube side is very close to being commercialized. Commercialized. Commercialization.
Monetization. Responsibility and no more terrible streams.
Oh boy.
Sounds worse.
New rules coming. I feel 'em.
New rules. Beware.
Son of a bitch.
Nude rolls?
Again?
Yep.
Fuck.
Full frontal nudity?
Okay.
Wait, what the fuck happened? What the fuck? Oh, Sonya.
I'll send you guys over to Dan again. Dan Crispin is doing some Pokemon again.
Gotta
You really want to threaten them like that?
Pokemon speed run. Let's go. He's got a Houndoom.
Well, say speed run. It's been an hour and 37 minutes already.
Well, let's see you beat a Pokemon game in less than 3 hours.
But anyway, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to rate and comment below if you're able, and I will see you all next time. Have a good night, guys. Stay safe, sleep well. Goodbye.